Get right into her. Got the big P. A lot of P. I got the 40P. That's pretty high. But 42P is about the highest I see. So 40 is pretty above average, so it is a lot of P. As long as it's above 32, that's all that matters. You know what today is? It's Friday. And that means it's the weekend. And the most important part about the weekend? I get to sleep in. I mean, I could get drunk if I really wanted to, but it's not like I'm going anywhere later. I just got home. And I took the dog out, and now I'm doing nothing besides streaming while I go to bed. Yeah, there's only bees here. Fortunately, I'm not allergic, so it's not a problem. I don't know how good alcohol and Touhou would mix. Maybe drinking would make me play even better at Touhou. However, the few times I've ever drank in the past, the problem is, it's not going to make me better, it's just going to make me want to go to sleep. See, there's a few types of drinking. There's like my brother, who gets kind of rowdy when he drinks. It gets very entertaining and very fun in that regard, although it can be kind of annoying at times. And then there's me, who just, I'm just like, I'll drink a little, I'm like, oh, time to go to bed. You know, there's a bunch of animal and stuff Touhous. Where's my, where's the bee Touhou? Right? We have our cats, we have our foxes. We have Momio as a centipede. Where's my bee Touhou? I wear a sweatshirt whenever I'm out of the house, and whenever my dad is drinking, he likes to go up to me and just put my hoodie over my head. Fortunately, I don't know any violent drunk people. I also just don't drink much. Considering 5 of the 7 days of my week, I end the day playing Touhou, I can't really drink then. And one of the 2 other days, I'm at a friend's house, so I have to drive back. It's like 25 minutes or some shit. So I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's back to live, yeah. The grind never stops. Yeah, I know that famous team. Grind never stops. There will always be a mountain to climb. Don't be a bastard, Shen. I didn't actually get to check out the 7 and MNB, but where was your where was the more chokes at? Was it still mostly Remy centered, or? Come on, be kind to me. Ah, son of a bitch. Imandoko is a bastard. Okay, so the Patchy rush is the problem. Got it. Oh, nice. One miss. Followed by one miss Saki and one miss Remy. That's pretty hype. Although the idea is, of course, you know, the pressure is off a little bit at that point, because once you... No Big P, excuse me? It's Jover. Only 35 power. Might as well blow up the moon. Maybe you should get that checked. Like, I understand the stress and nerves getting to you at times, but, wanting to hurl in retrospect is a, I dashed too much. Why would you go all the way over there? You know, 32 minutes is a long time to play perfect for. Kind to me. She was not kind to me. She gave me the sussy laser. I even asked politely, but I saw her go left early, and I was like, does that have anything to do with that laser being bad? And lo and behold, the laser was bad. But at least I was looking for it. Well, that was weird. All the bullets, like, lined up really perfectly there. That's a rare occurrence for this nun. Okay, Chen, I am once again asking for a kind Kimantoko. Although I'd also like if you were kind with the other things as well. Price point items. Damn it. I had two in my own head about messing up that dodge, and I messed it up. Where'd he go? Neat. Okay, give me a good laser this time. Back to stage 2. 125p, that's like the most I've had leaving stage 1. Gotta grab the bomb, because we really need it. Oh yeah, it's true. If I do win the run, the bombs do... If I don't die, then they will help my score. You're right. That is clearly very important. After all, even if I get an LNB, what's the point if I don't high score, right? Son of a bitch. For grays corresponds to the size of your dick in millimeters. That true? Shit, then I don't have one right now. That's unfortunate. Last I checked, it was still there, but maybe I'm wrong. Low 11. Yeah, family was just talking about how big of a dick he has. Bragging much. SMH my head. Okay, I'm up to 70 millimeter. $75. I've literally doubled in the past, like, 30 seconds. Now I'm gonna keep looking at that Grays number for no reason. You know, you and your obsession with food concerns me. You know, maybe 1 week I'll eventually figure out how to start getting, you know, at least 7 hours of sleep. And then maybe then I could start playing better at this game. On days that aren't just Saturdays and Sundays. Good grief! Insomnia? No, I just fall asleep at like 1/4 to midnight and I wake up at 6. Most days of the week, so. Super Graze? What's a Super Graze? Is that just a term for, like, really ballsy Graze strats? Your clock is fucked up? Not really. It only, like, super affects Touhou. Which is unfortunate, but... The problem is, I'll get off of stream at, like, 11. A little bit after 11. I can't fall asleep right away, even if I try to. But then I usually am a degenerate. I'll set my phone for 20 minutes before I go to bed. And then next thing you know, I don't fall asleep until 1/4 to midnight. And then I'll wake up at like 6 because the dog wants to go out before I get ready for work. Or I could just turn to those LOL-K players and just play this game for 25 hours straight or some shit. Why did I decide that was a good idea? See? This is what happens every week. It's like, late in the week, it just sucks, and then boom, Saturday! Well, I sleep in, and then suddenly everything's better. And Saturday, Sunday, and the kind of Mondays would be good, and then it just falls off. Realistically, what I need to do is A, go straight to bed, and B, I need to, realistically, what I should do is in the week, I should shorten my streams a little bit. You can switch to okay. I'm not going anywhere until this game's done. Realistically, what I need to do, though, is trim off during the week, like, 15 minutes on both ends, right? Because otherwise that happens. I have too many responsibilities for me to stream for 25 hours straight. Let alone 12 hours straight. The only day I could possibly have the time to stream for 12 hours in a row would be a Sunday, and oh boy, do I not feel like stream for 12 hours in a row on a Sunday. I know, I do get to sleep in tomorrow. It's my one day of sleeping in. I sort of get to sleep in on Sunday, but that's offset by the fact that I'm usually up on Saturday night till like 2. I'm over at my buddy's house till like 1 in the morning. And then I'll get home, and then I'll wake up. I'll sleep in, but I'll wake up at like 9. I mean, it depends on, like, what you got. Like, some people have, interesting hours. I mean, I know that, I live next door to, like, a nurse, a traveling nurse who works at places. And, I've conversed with people, and it's interesting how some of them work, like, they work, like, 2 weeks straight, where you work, like, you're working like 12 hours a day plus, probably like every day for 14 days in a row, and then you get a whole week off. I have to work Monday through Fridays, and I get Saturday, Sunday off. But realistically, what I should probably do is... I actually originally intended to be like, okay, when I stream, I'll play like Touhou for an hour and a half, and then I'll play like whatever else afterwards for an hour and a half. Boom, 3 hours. That's good. And then at some point along the line, it just kind of shifted to 2 hours and 2 hours, and it's become 4 hours long. And I enjoy doing it, but it's not necessarily great for my Touhou skill. I could definitely work a night shift type job, but I don't have them. And I'm not leaving my job anytime soon, unless there's something like really nice that comes up. Damn, what a shame. When did he play and how long? And when did he stop playing? I'm a full-time Twitch streamer. Sure, once I get a Twitch partner and average 100+ viewers a stream or some shit. I don't know how many people you need to average / sub count to make a living wage. I don't live in a big city, so my cost of living is not super high, which is nice, but requirement very hard. The requirement is I need to average 75 viewers per stream for a month period. Is he partnered? I'll answer for him and say the answer is no. Yeah, you need to average 75 viewers for the span of a month. Or it's like 28 days, I think. Yeah, full-time Twitch stream is a bit of pipe dream. I do this for the fun of it. I am not doing this at all for the, I mean, just think, if I wanted to... The affiliate giving you revenue? Yeah, I get a little bit off of, ads. Here, let me look at this real quick. Analytics. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Tuesday, I made 6 cents off of ads. Monday, I got 7 cents off of ads. Let's go. Sunday was only 3 cents. What a shame. Ooh, go back to Saturday, September 21st. I had 19 cents worth of ads. Let's go. I'm only $20 away from being able to request a payout. I gifted a sub. Thank you. Yeah, alternate revenue stuff. I know people who like stream and but also, you know, get a lot of money off of YouTube and such. I mean, here's the thing: if I was serious about trying to make real money off of Twitch / YouTube, I would not be playing Touhou. Let's be real. Somebody want Discord Nitro code? Do be a doll and just don't. I appreciate subs and stuff, but if anybody gifts me Nitro, I will actually blow up their house. Can you not use PayPal for Discord? But no, if I wanted to make money off of streaming and such, and like what I'm up to about 6.5 months. my total earnings are about $30, which I greatly appreciate, but, you know, that's more, that's just, like, extra. That's not why I'm doing this. If I wanted to do it for the money, like I said, I would not be playing Touhou. I mean, Touhou's well known for racking in the views and earning the big bucks. Let's just take off the subs. I thought it was 50-50, but it might be like 60-40 or some shit. Yeah, I think it's 50-50. I don't believe that's how. I don't know. I don't think they take the same cut from donations. I think there'd be a lot more backlash if that was the case. Like, subs are one thing, but if they took a lot of money off of donations, That being said, I won't sit here and try to incentivize people to spend money on me. The views are more than enough for me. Let's see, playing Touhou, unless you're, unless you're Asprey or you're Naro, you're not getting anything off Touhou. And even then, I wonder how much they even get. Yeah, buy my merch. Yeah, I'm gonna start having sponsors and stuff. Guys, raid Shadow Legends. Click the link below. Yeah, it doesn't even. Yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure. I doubt they would even. And those two are like. No. Son of a bitch. Like, there are only two people in the Touhou scene who consistently get triple-digit viewers. And they're not even, like, top... And they're not, like, high-level Touhou players, per se. Not that... I'm not saying that Asprey's particularly bad at Touhou. I know he has normal 1cc's. I think he might even have somewhat hard 1cc's. Not that he plays Touhou too often. But, like... The only other time you'll see triple digits is, what, the World Cup? I don't think there's really anything really making off of that. For sure, that's more of a spectacle. Yeah, well, I mean, I know Asprey has played the mainline games. He's already beaten them, and he's not a lunatic player, which, you know, kudos to him for not being a lunatic. TV sees a small stream 2 viewers wise. The point being is there's somebody I don't like know him, but I like there's someone that I know of who, not Touhou related, who streams, averages 300 to 400 viewers at a stream, and posts YouTube content and gets tens of thousands, and he can make it off of that. I don't know where the line is. Ooh. Give me the suspect laser. Twice in one day in a pretty short time span. I must say, I'm impressed, Letty. Yeah, well, and that's the point. Even the quote unquote bigger like top players. Like I know when Everlasting was streaming a few months ago, like I hopped in him and he had 20 to 30 views, 20, 30, maybe 40 viewers at a given time. Like if I was here for the money, I wouldn't actually sit down and well, that's not necessarily the thing. That's not the whole truth, 11. Although it is partly the truth. But there's Touhou is not a stream. Touhou is not a content-friendly genre, at least for the main games. Right? I mean, one thing to say is, like, is it just the fact that nobody likes the main games is the sole reason why, oh, the most watched people are the ones who play the fan games, Naru and Asprey? Also, no, I'm not throwing any shade at them. I don't really know of Naru too much, but I do like Asprey. But, it's like, one of the unfortunate realities of playing this is, like, if you're a content creator, one of the bigger things is what you're actually doing is not necessarily that important. I know it kind of can be weird at times, but like being the entertainer, being entertaining is like the most important thing. And playing the fan games and stuff works a lot better for that than me sitting here grinding Touhou 7. Oops. Now, sure, at the end of the day, you know, the nuts highlights or something, like the perfect run is good, might generate a lot of views or something, but like that individual thing, like the whole grind is far, far less. Like, you can build up a personality and stuff by playing things like this. It's not impossible by any means. It's just things like this are a lot less good for that, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of hard to word it properly. I stream because I like it. I enjoy it. And it also gets me to play Touhou. The problem is, outside of it, I got lazy with Touhou. So streaming this dedicates me to playing this and like the fan games that I want to play. Like, I love a lot of the Touhou fan games and such, but streaming helps give me an excuse to actually like play all this stuff that I might not otherwise. Okay, come on, Kimantoko, please be kind. This is the most successful YouTube video. Well, I have a short that has like 300 something views. It's the first short I made several months back of me beating UFO. Otherwise, as far as YouTube video, I think I have one that might have hit 30 views. I think it's one of the Labyrinth videos, but I might be mistaken in which one that one was. I have a few in like the 20s, I think. A couple like Lost Branch or some shit. Holy shit, am I on stage 3? You know, I'll say it too. Family is my favorite masochistic Touhou player. Besides myself. Good grief, what is that? Her last few Bunrakus have been so ugly. There you go. Give me like a slightly bigger hole like this. Thank goodness. Al's trying to give me a good Maiden's Bunraku Impossible challenge. She is ugly. The Labyrinth's first video has 67. Does it really have 67 views? I really don't go looking that like ever, in all honesty. Really love Mario Paint. You're supposed to do ugly correction? I hope so. Fuck! This is what I get for not sleeping. This was a bad dodge. Hey, I'll take a capture of that first try of the day. That's not something I get every time. By every time, I mean rarely, so... Bro is wiggling. Yeah, what are you implying, 11? Sorry. Once Labyrinth Try comes out, we can farm the content. Cool. There'll be a source for that. And you know what? I don't know about Naro for sure, but I know like Asprey has never played the Labyrinth games. It's not a style of game. So you know what? We get to farm all the content for that. Bro's gonna be swimming in views. Literally. Damn, that was a deathless house too. It's a shame I had that border break. What's up, Connie? What the hell's a Connie? But I know Asprey has said in the past multiple times that he doesn't really like the Labyrinth-style games. Which, again, there's no shame to. It's not a genre for everyone. But, hey, you know what? Maybe that's actually a good thing, like I said, because that's just more for me. Give me all the tri-views, baby. We going famous off of Labyrinth Try, baby. As a translator? Interesting. Oh, I forgot about this part. I thought I went straight into the next part. Haimata would be proud of me if she would be. I'm sorry, Chi Mayday. Don't fuck up the Prison Rivers. There's a lot that I can fuck up before the Prison Rivers, and there's a lot I can fuck up to the Prison Rivers. Damn, that border break is really sad right now. Not that it matters for the LNB side of things, but it still makes me sad. I'm actually really surprised, because I posted 2 shorts at about the same time. I posted my Shinky short, and I posted my, Sakia short, the Killing Doll one. And I'm really surprised that the Shinky one has been doing significantly better than the Killing Doll one. I really expected it to be the exact opposite. No, my Lily White's been kind of good. I know I say that because I lost, like, one of my most recent ones, but... Hey, this is technically the furthest I've ever made it deathless. Although I did have that border break. That was also really sussy. Well, it's not that. It's just that, like, EOSD gets views, like, compared to every other Touhou game. Maybe with, like, the exception of Wall K or something. But, like, EOSD is what gets Touhou views of the mainline games. And I'm really surprised just to see that the Shinky short is doing so much better. Like, the Killing Doll short legitimately has single-digit views, while the Shinky one hit, like, almost 30, I think. I haven't checked in a hot minute. I really only look when I, like, edit videos, and that's on Sundays, so... Oh, I'm deathless up to the Prism Rivers. Again, border break sad, but... No, yeah, nobody wants to play S3W, but everyone wants to see... Well, because everyone is secretly sadistic, and they like watching other people suffer. Get your butt down here, Lunasa. Nice. I went to a bad spot to try to wiggle my way through that one. Uh-oh. Good time, but they died. I don't like doing this without max P, though. Right, the LNN. The LNN was never there. I had a border break. They don't damage Merlin too much. I hate doing this with max P. Fingers are sweaty. That's a really awkward line to go for. Force of the tight corner. Okay, these spells can be a problem. This first one can be a problem, but the second one is a problem. Probably. Well, they just do this the entire attack. Make it easy. Problem is, if you die, it takes so long, so there's so much, like... added length. Ah, shit. At least it was a really late hit, so I didn't accidentally suffer too. Message work. That's still I'm still very content with it. Those potential. Oh, a 4 miss through stage 4 has very much potential. Like a 2 miss through stage 4 is pretty cracked. Yeah, don't count your chicken. Oh no, I have lost 5 lives at Yomu before. I've commented many times in the past. Run's not over till it's over. Not get cheeky there. I could die to random stage portions here, and that would sure suck. Well, I mean, I'm effectively 3 miss, not 2 miss right now, but... It's lunatic. Everything's technically lethal. Yeah, run's not over until you... Run's not over until you see the high score screen. Or I piss butt everything. Well, I'm dead. Yep. What did I talk about choking to Yomu? I'm really good about doing Yomu in practice. And I'm really bad about doing her nons in the run. Oh well. Probably gonna last the whole another 2 waves because of it. Yeah. The consequence for dying to the Nas, you died to the spell. What are you gonna do though? Oh, I didn't even get max P? That is... Okay, I got that either. At least I didn't die to that part. Opium. Need more run practice with the nerves? That wasn't nerves. That's the problem. Like, my nerves are not at all firing right now. I'm actually kind of surprised, but I guess I'm at the point where it'll take me to Yuko before I really get firing up with nerves. I think that's because until, like, you get to Yuko with, like, HGS and spam, there's so much that can go wrong. Hence what already happened. Like, let's not pretend this can't eat a double or a triple. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'm more nervous going into the Prism Rivers than I am going into Yomu. What?! Unbelievable. I guess I just didn't tap enough. It's weird that the first few knives didn't kill me. But, like, only one of the ones in the middle did. It's so bizarre. Fuck off. Like, this is gonna be a real bastard. How did all the middle knife kill me? That was garbage. Yeah, that was awkward. Oh well. I mean, I wasn't expecting this run to win anyway. Alright, I'll pull off a perfect Yuko. Not gonna lie, I kind of clocked out the moment I died to Yomu mid. You know what, just kill me. Still, it was a good run, though. I was really happy with that Prism River. If that's the run that goes through, I definitely don't even want to show it off, so... The next 20 runs, that might be a little ambitious. Although I feel like the odds of me getting it tomorrow or Sunday are actually kind of solid, so maybe not. Free! I think I remember to enter Do Not Disturb, because I've literally never used it before. So, like, turning on when I go to stream is just never a thought. On Discord, yeah, I turn it off every time, because every time I open up OBS, it, like, puts on streamer mode stuff, I just turn it off immediately. Because streamer mode automatically censors a bunch of things. I was like, I don't necessarily want that. Thank you for the gifted 11. Streamer mode automatically censors Family Team's name in Discord. It just shortens it to F ... It doesn't censor 11's name, it just censors his. How goes the runs? I had one good run. Although I had a Deathless. I had... I'm just checking something quick. Boom. Got to serve. I had a Deathless, Alice, even though I, what is it called? Even though I had a border break, which is a little sad. And then I had a really solid stage 4, so I'm happy about that. And I kind of gave up halfway through Yomu. I got absolutely garbaged by her knife, and I forgot about her mid-non, and then I got absolutely garbaged by her knife, and then I kind of just... Or keeps giving up. Like I said, if that was the run, that's not the run I want to show off, so... Oh, we're getting there. Eventually, I'll be hopefully getting more consistent at perfect Alice's, and then maybe I'll be able to get another perfect Prism River in a run at some point. That's really going to be the big barrier, because I don't think that getting perfect Youmu's is going to be as difficult as perfect Prism Rivers. Honestly, same thing with Yiko, in all honesty. Yeah, Yiko's a bit more nerves, so maybe that's just wrong. But I'm getting slowly better at Alice's, which is important. And honestly, Prism Rivers. Like, that was a pretty solid Prism River. Yeah, that's what I said about Yiko. She's a real stress test. Because she's so freaking long. Especially as, It's about understanding your win cons. And what your goals are. Well, again, I could potentially take a death into Stage 3. But the problem is, I don't want to, is the better thing. Like, as much as it... Oh, I mean, if I die on Stage 3, I keep... If I die on Alice... If I die to the stage portion, I reset. But if I die on Alice... If I die more than twice... If I have 3 deaths to Alice, I reset the run. If I die twice, I do keep the run going. I've done that before. But I'm not dying going up to Alice. Like, it disappoints me when I die to Alice, but I still keep that run going. Oh my gosh! I thought I could wheel it through that time. Even Doko has been brutal to me today. Damn, you know, Alice hasn't even been the problem today. I've had one, and it was a border break, no miss. It's just been Chen. Chen's been the hell of today. Yeah, I don't want to... Here's the thing. I don't want to at people on Discord when I go live, because, like, not everyone is always going to be there, and so people don't like getting pings. I don't like getting pings, broadly speaking. Plus, I'm pretty consistent when I'm live anyway. No, I don't do that. Sounds annoying. More importantly, it sounds almost trivial. I'm also not in a mood I'm also not in a mood for discussions like that regardless, so... I am in a pretty doom and gloom mood right now, so I gotta keep that in mind with everything. Yeah, well, it's because when I wake up in the morning and I go to work, I have my computer on editing, like rendering videos, but I don't want it to like pop up for them online the entire time because it would. So I just set myself to invisible, and I literally got home and started streaming. I forgot to revisible myself. I usually do, but I just forgot because I was in a rush. Just be a note about clown piece card ideas. Over the weekend, my number. Ooh, she's giving me the sussy laser 3 times today. Hot damn. Not that she's killed me on any of them, but just because on the weekend I have less time where I'm just at work, just having full range of think to myself. So. So I might be a little low on new cards for the until Monday. We'll see. I'll probably get like an idea or two. Am I gonna join the last branch flying talk? Yeah, there probably isn't gonna be much of it anyway. Speaking of Lost Branch, not modding talk though. So it's probably gonna do a lot because I'm doing Lost Branch tomorrow. I was gonna do Lost Branch tomorrow, and then I was probably gonna do it like on Tuesday in the middle of the week. So I might do like Urban Legend like late next week or maybe the week after. Maybe we should take a break later. I might, but it's still only been an hour 20 minutes. And more importantly, I get to sleep in tonight, so I'm not worried about staying up too late. Although I don't want to be up till midnight. And I do definitely want to play some Artificial. I really want to play some Dream. But I still want to play some more of this. Well, actually, nope. Maybe on New Year's you could get a long stream. Like New Year's Eve. It's about the one day... What day does New Year's Eve fall on this year? That's actually important for determining. Because if it's on a Saturday, then you're not getting a long stream. Let me look right now. Calendar. December. Ooh, Tuesday night? Ooh, Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve? One of the maybe not Christmas Eve. Might be down my buddy's house on Christmas Eve. We'll see. But New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, maybe you'll get a. Maybe I'll do a long stream then. Then I'll work New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So. Anyway, I was going to do some Lost Branch tomorrow, and then I was going to do some Lost Branch probably in the middle of the week at some point. But, I was probably going to do some vanilla runs. I mean, I was probably going to have the Aaron mod up so that I can keep getting, so I can just get the Aaron choice no matter what. But I was probably going to do some non-swap starting items, just vanilla runs. For tomorrow and then like in the middle of the week. Because I've been doing a bunch of swap starting items or a bunch of modded characters for the past several weeks. So I was like, yeah, I want to do a. Still stuck. Well, of course she still sucks because, you know, how many cards we have? I don't even have the I don't even have a full pool of commons yet for her, right? We have what, maybe like close to 10 commons, like it's like 9 or something. Oh yeah, and I saw your comment about the self-infliction of the too vulnerable on the card. What is with Letty and these lasers today? What is going on? Letty, what are you doing? Good grief, girl. She wants me dead. The best part is she hasn't even killed me with that laser at all. But talking about that self-infliction, large laser normal, the other times you always got lucky. Something tells me that's not the case. Might be based on her movement. I'm just like moving her differently than I have been in the past. I don't know. But about the self-inflicted vulnerable, I thought about it, but that's partly why, like, when the Lunatic Torch is active, it's a lot of grays. You know? And the card draw there is significant, like... And sure, enemies do scale during Lunatic Torch, but it's not like they scale, like, dramatically fast. And that's why I like the idea of having, like, 1, maybe 2 amulet cards, but, like, 1 amulet card as an option of, like, hey, you do have, like, a play around for, like, 1 of these cards. Sure, it'll probably only give you, like, 1 per battle at most, but hey, you have to get the card first. But I'm fully aware that 2 might be a lot, but I'm also aware it might be not a lot. But 18 times 2, yeah, but isn't the like the advantage of it being like, oh, you just grazed the 18 times 2 anyway? Like, isn't that the point of the grays on it? Listen, some people want to take challenges to the extreme. I want to do a Reimu run with was it the dichromatic something, the one where you deal damage every time you get blocked. And you cannot deal damage outside of that effect. Or, like, reflection effects in that. Can the enemy target another enemy? Huh. What do you have in mind? That sounds very dangerous. Game Glitch is getting wild with some of this high end. It's worth noting, Game Glitch is cheating because I'm giving him all my card ideas, and I've only seen 1 card idea from him. It's unbelievable. There's no reason why that is not possible. That is scary words. What? I thought I told you to update me. I thought that was the thing I said. I said, oh, whenever, like, not every time you have a card. I didn't want you to update me every time you had a card. But I thought I said it was like, oh, I'd like updates like when you have some like cards in bulk, so I can kind of see what some of your like gimmicks and some of your game plans are. Just so I know, hey, you know, building cards around, hey, this is potentially a high-end thing with this deck. Remember, it's probably better if Clown Piece upon the very first playtest is too strong rather than too weak, because I feel like it's a lot easier to tone down numbers than it is to make effects better. Make one card a year. Yeah, well, that was one issue I suffered while I was at work, because, like, I spent a lot of my time at work just pondering these cards earlier this week. And I'd get in my own head, I feel like, about, like, trying to balance out numbers and such, and at some points I was just like, it's probably fine enough, deal with the number balancing once we actually have more play with it. Sometimes the numbers are a little too big, and I need to, like, actually tone them down in my own head, or tone them up. What? Yeah, just throw them on my wall and see what sticks, right? I wonder if that happened, 11, because I wonder if it's programmed to... Because, like, there isn't another library, so I wonder if the way the status cards work is it'll always shuffle it into your library, regardless of anything else, because you're the only library that exists. Like, there isn't another library. Yeah, well, you gotta keep in mind the neutral cards. Like, I take that in mind while I'm thinking of cards, right? Okay, you talk about risk versus reward with red cards. There's a neutral, 1 red, 1 neutral, deal 2 damage twice. Or, I'm not, what am I saying? Deal 10 damage twice, lose a life. Accurate. Like, that's a pretty interesting card. Like, there's a lot of baseline cards from neutral or from other classes I'm kind of, like, basing numbers around, right? Well, that's the problem, Damiko says. I'm doing all the boring cards. I'm more than willing to be like, here's a random block card. And Game Glitch is the one who's spending all of his time being like, what's the most whack shit I can make? Well, here's another thing you should probably do, Game Glitcher, is look through like Reimu cards and look through Marissa cards, and especially on the rare side, because commons really don't have this, and uncommons, yeah, a little maybe, but rare cards are really the ones where it's like, okay, you know, there are some, like, really flashy, cool cards like that really do some wacky shit. But how many rares really do wacky shit is an important thing. Like, how many super wacky cards do you need? Especially when you already have the Lunatic Porch effect in play. No, I like coming up with some basic cards. I mean, I did say before, I'll probably have a few flashier cards. I'll probably have a rare or two in mind. Maybe not even super flashy, but I will have some more interesting design cards, but I'm perfectly content trying to think of the balance of things. What is the most unique effect in Lost Branch? Base game or other modded? Include. Yeah, Doppel's probably a good choice for that. Happy Texas out there. That's great. I'd love to come up with an archetype for a character, but like I said, I'm not making the I'm not doing any coding or anything, so I am more than content to sit here and come up with just card design. Oh yeah, that the Animal Mafia, what are they called? I forgot. That card's also a pretty standout card with its effect. Well, Game Glitcher, here's something interesting. Is it possible to make the transform effect only possible once per turn? Or more importantly, is it worth considering putting like a on the transform lose a life or something to lower the amount of rapid switching, right? Your Tenchi static charge. You gotta do the Iku static charge. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's hard to say for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, you could always just try to keep it as is and then let it rip. And then just see how it is later. I mean, Yukari exists as a rare teammate. So does... And, Yukari's second thing on her list, her active skill, not her ultimate, her active skill, is a pretty freaking good skill. Let's just say that. And then, what is it? Clown Piece. Clown Piece is a rare teammate, right? And she's got some really sick things, not gonna lie. Shuffle a single Lunacy into your discard pile and gain, was it 3 rainbow manas? Kind of nuts. Well, Yukari's ultimate is not bad. It's a really like rolly effect. Like, mind you, like adding that to your hand every turn is pretty sick. Like, it can do work. It's just, first of all, it takes a while to set up, and her other active is so good that like her ult is worse because her active is good. Like, Yukari has a very powerful ult, it's just you almost never see it. That doesn't mean it's bad. It's offset by the fact that her active of pulling a card out of exile is so good. And is probably the biggest reason why you play that card. Unless you have some setup otherwise. Yeah, the burial card that fetches an exile card is easier, but to be fair, first of all, Yukari doesn't cost life inherently, and Yukari also can do it multiple times. It's like Misamaru, right? Misamaru's ult is very powerful. I should do it multiple times. Well, if you activate her active skill, when you activate her active skill, she just goes into your discard pile. You can draw her again and then use it again. I'm talking about her fetching exile cards. Yeah, her ult is the one that adds, what is it, a random 3-color rare or something to her hand, and it costs like 1 or some shit. I forget the exact wording on it. But Misamaru is another card like that, where her ult is theoretically very good, but it's kind of taken aback by the fact that you'd almost rather just use her cost 0. Okay, I knew it cost 0 or 1, I couldn't quite remember. Partially because I just don't use it. The few times I get her. But like Misamaru's ult is taken back by the fact that you're more often than not just using her active. Oh, I lost a few frames there. Oh, it's over. You know what? You know what I must say? My internet's been very good as of late. The past few days. Like, it was, like, bad through last week, and then, like, over the weekend, it's now been fine. Crazy how it is the same thing with, LK. It just had, like, a bad week and a half. And then it was like, oh, we're good. Don't worry, bro. We're fine. We recover. Yeah, and tricolors tend to be pretty powerful for a reason. The best P collection I've ever seen, but not gonna go much longer. But to be fair, a lot of teammates have that conundrum, right? Where sure, their ultimate is theoretically very good, but you're rarely ever using it, because you either want them for their active or their passive, right? Like, that's just generally how it is. And that's fine. Like, not every teammate's like that, and so they all vary, but... Kasumi's ultimate. Kasumi's just causes all other Kasumis to scale. So by itself, it's really dog shit, right? But if you have, like, other Kasumis that you can generate, then theoretically it's fine. So if you have, like, an army of, like, 4 Kasumis, and you get one to ultimate, it's gonna be pretty crap. But, you know, that's a really, really rare situation. Oh my goodness. Letty. Oh, I'm losing my internet. Wow, I literally commended my internet. And it pooped. Pooping out frames. It's pooping frames down the toilet. You're actually at a perfectly fine bitrate. You're at a perfectly normal bitrate right now. Like, your bitrate is, like, perfect. Okay, now it's dropping again. Damn, isn't it funny how I talked a good game on my internet and then proceeds to drop frames? What does Star's ult do? Stars makes it so that she attacks and then she buffs other stars. She makes them all inflict lock on. So it's the same type, but it's basically just Kasumi, but like a better version. But of course, it's on an uncommon. It's not a color type that you see on Cheerdo easily. It is very powerful, but again, it's one of those things that you'll rarely ever get off. Well, again, it's not a bad ultimate. It like, but at the same time, how many teammates have ultimates that you're ever activating? Mei Ling. So like basically every character, every teammate has like, oh, it's a very good ultimate, and under certain situations you're activating, but those situations are very rare. Eternity's go. Yeah, Eternity is another one where I've rarely ever used it, but I've had Eternity absolutely hard carry runs before with her poison. It's time to go die to more Kogasas under Byakuran's temple. I mean, I feel like ultimates are generally just supposed to be that, you know? They're a lot more niche. Because they're a lot more difficult to get to. Yeah, big payoff. Especially because, like, when you play the final, you lose the ability to use the active effect, and you lose the passive effect, so it better be something. So they tend to be pretty juicy, but they usually want, like, setup. And you're not always in a position where you want that setup. Girl. I like when she gives me a nice Kivan Toko. Not whatever that was. I like when she just died. She died too late. Let's go do some